everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to build a simple Express API and containerize it with Docker. We are going to initialize an Express app. We are going to write a simple get route. We are going to build a Docker image, then run the container. So whether you are new to Docker, already a developer, or preparing for job interviews, this video is going to get you started with Docker. Hey, stick around. This video is going to show you how simple it is to containerize your application with Docker. Hey, hold on. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and turn on that notification button. And welcome to this community. In order to follow up with this video, we need three things. The first one, we need to have Node.js installed. Second, we have to install Docker. So simply type Docker and just click on this first option. And here we can download and install the Docker desktop. So either you are using Mac, Windows, or Linux, simply select what works for you. And finally, we need a code editor. For the purpose of this course, I will be using Visual Studio Code. So feel free to use any code editor of your choice. So without wasting more time, let's go and start. Currently, I am on my desktop and I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call this Node.js app. So simply open this folder in your code editor. And here is our project folder. So the first thing I'm going to do is to initialize a Node.js application. So you can open this terminal. Now let's initialize a Node.js application, and we do that using npm init. And we can actually add the flag y in order to skip answering some questions. This actually creates this package.json file. So let's clear this terminal. Next, we need to install Express. And remember that Express is simply a fast, minimal, popular Node.js framework. Good. So now we have Express installed. The next thing we can do is to create a file, and let's call this app.js. So first, we need access to Express. Okay, so here we say require Express. And now let's define a variable. Let's call this app, and this is equal to, and here we have to call this. Next, let's actually define a port, and let's use 3000. The first thing we need to do is to create a simple route. So let's simply say app.get. We use the get method. First, let's specify our default URL, and here we have the request and the response. And in here, we can simply take the rest. Here, let's simply say welcome to my Node.js app. Okay, so finally, we need this app actually listen on this particular port. And we do that by simply taking the app and we call on listen. Okay, so first we have to specify the port. So here we pass the port, and the second one is a callback function. Okay, and here we can simply console.log. So let's say server is listening on port. So let's pass our port. Now let's actually run this application. And to do that, we can simply go to the terminal. So here we say node app.js, hit enter, and here you see server is listening on port 3000. You can also run this application by going to your package.json, and when you move up, you see this script. So here we have test. Let's leave that test and add another one here. So here we can just say dev, and we just pass node. Okay, remember when we ran the application, we typed node space app.js, which is simply the name of our file. And here we need this command. Okay, so when you go to your terminal, let's actually stop this and clear the terminal. Now we can simply say npm run dev. Okay, npm run dev, and let me explain that. So this dev is simply what we specified here. Now when we hit enter, we should actually get the same result. Okay, so if here we change this to start and save this file, now when you use npm run dev, this would actually give you an error. Okay, so now instead of using npm run dev, we simply use npm run, and this gives us the result. Great. So next, let's actually look at what we call a Dockerfile. A Dockerfile simply tells Docker how to build your image step by step. In a few days, I'm going to be releasing a video on Docker where you get deep explanation of what Docker is. In order to create this Dockerfile, we can simply manually come to this place. Here you type Dockerfile. Okay, look at the spelling. Also, you can use your terminal. Okay, so let's stop this and let's clear the terminal. And here you can simply say touch, and we call it